Así me lanzo hasta donde sea. El Camino de Reactor.
Ya estamos de regreso aquí en el Camino por Reactor 105 y pues vísperas del Festival Corona Capital, emocionados y qué mejor que tener un talento que se va a presentar en el festival.
Claro.
Monobloc is in the house. Guys, please introduce yourself.
Thanks for having us. My name's Tim. I'm the singer in Monobloc.
My name is Michael. I play bass.
Nice. Talking off air about the experience, the sound, the debut on biggest festivals. Mm-hmm. So you're like, you're a fresh band. It's like we always say we need to get to come early to the festivals to know new projects and new sounds. So Monobloc is not it's a must on this festival. So British inspiration, post-punk inspiration, this lo-fi recording. So where does the inspiration come from? Maybe life itself is inspiration, or maybe you took a specific topic and start working on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all grew up with post-punk as a really big part of our lives. I think we were kids during that whole New York kind of early 2000s post-punk revival of like Interpol, The Strokes, all that jazz. And I think we really share a kind of common taste with a lot of the British post-punk stuff. I think the reason why Michael and I got together was a love of Joy Division.
Nice.
We always said that we heard a chorus pedal for the first time and it kind of changed our life.
The mind blow.
Yeah, and then it's like, wait, this is like, we were just like screwed distortion pedals. Let's just put chorus on everything, you know, and kind of became obsessed with new wave. And then
like taking the 80s new wave sound and combining it with the early 2000s post-punk rock sound.
And then there's like a little bit of sad country music throughout all the songwriting. I'd say. It's just like, you know, I guess as we got a little older, we got a little sadder. So you start writing a bit more real lyrics.
It's like this captation of the meme, like sad country music intensifies.
Exactly. They say doomer music.
I will make a quick translation. Dicen que, pues sí, escucharon los chorus, el post-punk revival de Nueva York es lo que nos inspira. Escuchar ese chorus fue lo que hizo que despertaran. Agarrar esa vibra, esa inspiración, hasta música country triste podría estar por ahí, y eso podría definir un poco el sonido de Monobloc.
Guys, out of the air, we were talking a little bit about your hometown, like New York. I think New York is such a crazy state. Every time it's something happening, and it's a city that it's so live. So that chaos, or growing up in this chaos, how does that inspire to your music or influence to your music?
I think it really like it. The New York is so like high stress and like there's so much going on that it like keeps you on your toes with being in a band where there's really like it's like there's no option but to like keep going forward. And like we've lived in other cities that are like more chill and it's kind of like more casual, but like once you get to New York and you like decide to make that move, I think you'd like kind of like means you're really serious about it. And so I feel like we're just like in this position now where it's like we're surrounded by so many other good bands and we want to like be one of them, and we just want to like kind of make like the best music possible. I mean,
I mean, I think there's a lot of opportunity in New York. There's a lot of a lot of great things there, but at the same time, it's a very like expensive city to live in, and it's very unforgiving at the same time. So I think it kind of pushes you as an artist to like really not take for granted like every artistic moment. We always say work all day, music all night. It's kind of like how we operate in New York, because you know that's just what you have to do. It kind of pushes you to like not fall off and to, I don't know, you kind of build like a respect for the art in a sense.
Ok, justo le estábamos preguntando que pues ellos vienen de Nueva York y es una ciudad muy grande y con mucho caos, entonces pues cómo eso influencia su música día tras día, y nos contaban que al ser una ciudad tan caótica con tantas cosas siempre se están empujando a hacer música, a seguir hacia adelante. Hay muchas bandas muy grandes en las que se inspiran y quieren ser parte de esas grandes bandas, y como es una ciudad cara, pues también hay que sacar las deudas, ¿no?
For us, for new fans from Monobloc, if you search on streaming platforms like Spotify, we have only 3 singles. Mm-hmm. So how do you build up this set list from the festival, for a showcase? what's the surprises to invite us to know the music, and also this is part from a brand new LP. You're only releasing singles. What's the plans for Monobloc?
So there's 3 singles that are going to build into an EP that will be dropping, I would say, early next year, very early next year. And then in terms of filling out the set list, we definitely have a lot more songs. We honestly were playing with a lot of more songs before we dropped any of the 3 singles on Spotify, just kind of knocking around the New York club scene. So there's more songs from Monobloc out on the internet, just kind of hidden. But if you look a little deeper, you might be able to like stumble across it. Nice. I always say. So yeah, there's a lot more in the tank, a lot more coming, and yeah, hopefully a record soon.
Hay mucha música en el tanque, hay 3 sencillos, pero hay mucha magia para construir un set list. Obviamente hay bastante rolas para cubrir un set list, que estemos pendientes porque por allá hay cosas ocultas, hay releases, entonces pues que se va a poner interesante escuchar a Monobloc.
This is a very important year for the band. It's a year in which you guys are touring in big festivals, and I think you guys are getting some like momentum. So how you guys feel this tour, the audience, the fans, and what you guys expect from this show here on Mexico City?
There's this past year it's been funny because when you're playing in New York, you're playing these clubs full of kind of fellow contemporaries or like just straight up hipsters. So it's a lot more it feels a lot harder, like higher stakes. I always say it's a lot more fun to play to hundreds of people who are just music lovers than 20 hipsters at a bar who are talking shit about you. So yeah.
Or the other side, I know when the band doesn't exist, so when it is already playing on basements or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Where were you? But it's been really fun just to kind of just like going and playing on different continents, and small crowds, but small but dedicated crowds. So I think it really just shows of what this can become in the future. And yeah, really excited to see what the crowd's like in Mexico, because we've seemed to do pretty well streaming wise here, and I think online we get a lot of interaction. So I think it will translate well.
Crazy AF, so
Yeah,
you can expect that.
Justo estábamos platicando de que este es un año muy importante para Monobloc, que estuvieron tureando, han estado en festivales importantes. El Corona Capital es un gran paso para adelante, y nos cuentan que les gusta mucho más el estar tureando que estar en Nueva York junto a 20 hipsters que luego ni conocen a la banda y que son pretenciosos, que les gusta más estar enfrente a cientos de personas que son dedicadas a la música. Y esperan mucho de este show. Han escuchado mucho del público mexicano y esperan buenas cosas.
Hipsters like you, Kluk.
Yeah, like myself.
Judging bands and something like that. There's a lot of wall of songs on the singles. You're like a great band that's always like focusing on what happened on the studio, the sound, the labels, the maybe on left side, on right side, what's the kind of sounds and feelings. So on this upcoming show, what's the difference between Monobloc on the studio and on the live show?
I think I think there's always going to be a bit more of like an unruly aspect to it. A bit rough around the edges in like a kind of more just like human sense.
Yeah.
Because I think the songs really dynamically they change due to like the kind of emotional state of everyone in the band. So I think you can really kind of see that in flux live. And other than that, I'm trying to think about what's so different. Anything, Mike?
People say that the live show is like more energy than the recordings. Yeah. I think because it's just like 5 people all together like playing will like just elevate it. And I think in the studio when we recorded those, it was like more of like a delicate like process with like layering, and it wasn't really like, it was before we were like playing live. So now that we've been playing live for like a year, I think with the new music coming later, we'll try to capture like the rawness of like a festival show and put that into the recordings too.
I mean, it's difficult to put a lot of feelings and a lot of things to say on one take on the studio. So yeah, it's a huge mission. So
Yeah, it sounds like evolving with like every show.
Yeah.
So it'll just
obviously,
You know?
like, you know, the more you play the song, the more it evolves, especially with, like, when you're locking in with a band over, like, 60 shows.
ya. Nos dicen que la diferencia pues, es el sentido humano, que es más poderoso y es en vivo y que eso retroalimenta lo que tienen que hacer porque sus canciones son ser vivo y es lo que hace que los inspira a encerrarse en el estudio y replicar toda esta furia en una sola toma.
It's your first time playing here in Mexico. There is a lot of fans, a lot of people who are so excited to see you live on this festival. Someone that said, like, okay, I'm gonna go and see Monobloc live. In what mindset should go to your show?
Well, that's up to you, honestly, as the audience member. I don't know. I just say just open-minded to it, I guess. Just kind of I don't know. We're the opening band of the festival. It's our job to kind of warm everybody up. You know, it's like our duty, in a sense. So just get there early. You know, see something new.
Not pretentious hipsters allowed.
No, they're allowed to. You know, it's always fun to win them over. You know, it's like, but you know, they always come along eventually.
Yeah.
We like that. Les estamos preguntando justo a la banda que en qué mentalidad deberían ir a sus shows y ya les dan la oportunidad. Pues que lleguen temprano, con la mente abierta. Y si son hipsters pretenciosos, que se los van a ganar.
Exacto. We know we have a busy schedule from these days, so thank you so much for having the time to come to Reactor to bring us the music. So 2 more questions. How we can find Monobloc on social media?
Yeah. On social media, everything is under monobloc.online. It's across all social media platforms. And yeah, Monobloc on Spotify and any streaming platform that you prefer.
Finally, describe me Monobloc in 3 words.
I'm gonna pass this. I'm gonna popcorn this over.
only 3.
Yeah, only 3.
What's the thing you talk about the texture?
It's more than 3.
Can we bring it down though? What's your line?
Maybe like minimalist post-punk.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, we'll take it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Three's
Maybe
hard.
like
Yeah.
3 words is hard.
It's like those Hemingway stories. You know,
Direct, yeah. This is simple as that.
we'll phone it in later. We'll come back.
Post-punk minimalista, así se describe Monobloc. Thank you so much, guys. Which song we can share from the people?
I think I'm Just Trying to Love You. It's kind of the song that got this all started, and it's a good place to start.
I Just Trying to Love You?
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. Eddie, la mano de acá. Esto es Monobloc. I'm Just Trying to Love You. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.